everybody, and welcome back to Mazysgarden. I have a message for you. Okay, so we are doing the new moon in Capricorn reading for the modalities that are fixed signs. So if you have Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, or Aquarius anywhere in your chart, this message may resonate for you. Excuse me, guys. If this message doesn't resonate, please check the other signs of your chart. If those don't resonate, then the message just may not be for you this time, and that's okay. Reach out if you'd like a personal reading. This is the second new moon in December, so they were calling this the dark moon portal. So finish up whatever you were trying to manifest. Keep pouring into it. Do whatever extra work you feel like you need to do. We are in Capricorn season. Happy birthday, Cappies. I forgot to say that in the cardinal signs, which is crazy because Capricorn is a cardinal sign. I'm sorry. And yeah, so let's just see what we got here for some new moon in Capricorn. 2 new moons in a month is very uncommon. It doesn't happen very often, so use this energy wisely. Okay, and this is for the fixed signs. Okay. Spirit, tell me about the new moon in Capricorn for the fixed signs, please. The way that those popped out, right? It's a little crazy. Okay. All right. Well, you guys got some powerful cards coming out here. Fixed signs. What you guys got going on here? The first one, full moon in Aries, which the full moons are always in the opposite sign of what season they're in. So Aries, the opposite is Libra. So something could have happened back in Libra season, which is the end of September, early October, that you may start seeing some kind of energy change or something along those lines. Doesn't have to be, I'm just saying. A fiery climax approaches, it says. So you definitely have some type of something coming to a head. Tensions may rise. It feels like, even if it's not you with outside people, like tension and fighting or competition or rivalry or some kind of like arguments or whatever. Typically when things change within us, when stuff starts to change in that way, we feel a tension inside of ourselves. Sometimes change within us it can be hard, right? So there is a little bit of resistance there, and that's what this feels like. There's some form of resistance or something along those lines where things are going to come to a head. So it's like now or never. It's time to change. There's no hiding it anymore. There's no there's no like denying it or turning a blind eye to it anymore. You're not going to be able to ignore it anymore. That's really what this feels like. You really aren't going to be able to ignore it. So whatever is happening is coming to a head for a reason, and it's coming in to create some type of change. Because something needs to change. It feels a little chaotic because maybe you've been ignoring it for a little while. I'll be honest. It's something along those lines where it feels like it's being ignored for a little while, or you were just, pretending like it wasn't happening or something. So it's finally coming to this head so that it can be addressed. I have expect powerful change, and this is the new moon eclipse. We are in a new moon, and it's not an eclipse, but we're in this new moon energy, right? So there really is something coming to a head that's going to change your life, all right? Fixed signs, that's really what this feels like. This is like a before and after moment, so you really aren't going to be able to hide or ignore or pretend or anything like that. This is going to be very much in your face and create something new. This is a before and after event. This is giving me like death card, a lot of Scorpio energy. Even though Aries is here, which Mars, Scorpio also Mars, but it feels more like with that, the expect powerful change, it feels like death card. Some type of transformation change, some type of growth is going to have to happen in order for whatever this change is, whatever the situation is that's coming to a head, can move in a positive direction, All right. And then I have adjustments are required, third quarter moon. So again, you're not going to be able to ignore whatever this change is, and you're going to have to be able to like adjust accordingly. You're going to have to change some of your habits, the way that you're thinking, some of your routines. This could be like daily habits and routines. This could be, because I am feeling maybe a little bit of health issue-ish here, where maybe you've been ignoring something, and I'm not a doctor. I don't, I'm not, this is not, I'm not like licensed or anything like that to be able to give this type of advice. I'm just telling you how this feels. This feels like maybe a little bit in the health direction of things, where I don't know if there's something that you've been ignoring. It's gonna come to a head now, and you no longer can ignore it, and you're going to have to change your lifestyle and adjust to whatever this is. And that's what this feels like. This could be financially, where maybe you were a spender, an emotional spender, an overspender, or living above your means, or vice versa. Okay, but the way that this fiery climax, it doesn't feel great. The change is being pressed upon you. This doesn't feel welcomed. This doesn't feel like you welcomed it with open arms. This feels like you've been ignoring it for a little while, and finally there is no more ignoring it. You have to address it, and you have to shift and change accordingly with this. Okay, let's get some more about this. And I mean, this could be with relationships. It could be just even within yourself. Maybe you've really, you feel, how sometimes when you're just over your own shit, and you're just like, damn, I can't even take my own shit no more. All right. I can't do this anymore. And so it's like getting even mad at yourself and just getting over your own self, and creating some type of major change. So this could be, if it is related to health, maybe, this could be like your weight or your physical appearance, and you're not happy with it, and you've gained a lot of weight, or you've lost a lot of weight, it could be either or, and you're just like not happy with how this is, or you've like let yourself go a little bit, or you feel like you've let yourself go. You haven't been doing a whole lot of like self-care, or, pouring into self and taking care of yourself the way that you need to. I also, something about showering, maybe you aren't showering as much as you used to, or cleaning yourself as much as you used to. Sometimes that happens when you're in a depression, and maybe, and hygiene habits and the way that you take care of yourself and stuff, that changes. So if you are experiencing depression, and you are experiencing these things, reach out for help. You can reach out to me for help. You can reach out to a therapist for help. A friend, anybody that you trust, saying like, hey, I'm in a dark spot and I kind of need some help, because it does feel like either you or other people are going to start noticing and saying stuff, and something's coming to a head, like it's being addressed for a reason. All right. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about what the fixed signs need to know. Yeah, solar eclipse. Cardinal signs also got this, so maybe you have some cardinal placements in your chart. Go check out their message. But it says, beware of old default behavior, shadow self patterns, karma. Again, if we don't feel good within ourselves, we don't treat ourselves appropriately, we don't treat ourselves well, and then it's really hard for us to stand up and show up and treat other people well. All right, so it all starts with self. So something's definitely coming to head where this old default behavior is no longer going to work moving forward. Adjustments required. You're going to need to change how you've been operating in your life, whether it's financially, emotionally, mentally, physically, whatever this is. All right, you're going to need to change. I have Black Cat here. You're strong enough to thrive solo. Independence, hidden potential. Whatever this journey is a journey on self. This is not, that's why this feels more along like something to do with self, and it didn't feel too much like a relationship. I mean, that could come to head. That could be part of the problem. It could be part of whatever needs to change, right? Because like I said, our internal and it gets reflected in our outternal. So if you're in a relationship where you're not being respected, or you're not treating each other appropriately, whatever it is, because it takes two to tango, okay? We're not going to skirt accountability, but recognize and realize the part that you play in the situation. But it's coming to a head for a reason, and so maybe it's time to just really focus on self, do a lot of shadow work on self, you know, really go within, dark night of the soul type of stuff going on here, where you're recognizing the things that you're doing and how you're contributing to not being able to move forward, or not changing, or it not working anymore. And so the adjustments are going to need to be with you, how you operate, how you think, the patterns that you've been doing, the habits, the routines, things that you've been choosing to do repetitively over and over again, not learning lessons, or whatever this is. It's going to need to change. And you're strong enough to do it on your own. You can ask for help. Of course, there are going to be people there to support you. Even if people in your life personally may not support whatever this is, you can reach out to people. I'm one of them. I will definitely be there to support you. Just just message me or email me. The link's in the description box below, whatever you got to do. But this is a journey with self, though. This is a you situation. So like I said, if there is a relationship, it's just part of it. It's not the whole problem. And then I've got a deep diver. Beneath the surface lies true wealth, depth, buried, hidden information. And I also have hidden potential. This feels like someone's either let depression, or ignoring some type of health issue, or ignoring their potential, because it's hard. Because it's hard you have to put in effort. And honestly, anything that was worth anything, you're going to have to put substantial effort into it. And yeah, it can be hard. All right, we live in a society that likes instant gratification. They love a good shortcut. They love to be able to get something done really fast because they don't want to have to put the time, energy, or effort into it. And that's in real life, okay? And things that really matter, that's not how it works. Okay, so there is no shortcut with this, and I don't know if you've been ignoring whatever you've had to do, or you've been trying to look for a different way to go about it, like a shortcut, skirt the responsibility, or the work, or the effort, or whatever it is. You're not going to be able to do that. So if this is something that you want, you're going to have to dive deep. You're going to have to go within and really figure out why you're allowing things. Because on a certain level, there's an allowance here, okay? Even with depression, people allow themselves to continue experiencing the symptoms of depression. It's a choice to get up and ask for help, okay? You may be, not... it may be not your fault what's happening with depression, because it could be chemically balanced, but it is your responsibility, okay, to then get up and seek how to fix that. Okay, so you can't be a victim in everything at all times, all right? You're not a martyr. You need to do what you need to do in order to get this right again. Getting sick sometimes, yeah, that, you didn't ask for it, but now that you have that information, what are you doing with it? That's what this feels like. It feels like someone's ignoring the signs. They're ignoring the fact that there's something not right. Even if they do know, they're ignoring how to treat it, or having to put whatever effort they need to address it, and it's not going to work anymore. All right. Roaring Moon, show your power to your oppressors. Attention, fearless, fiery drama. You're going to have to really combat these fears, the depression, the procrastination, the laziness, the demons you got going on inside, whatever, childhood traumas, whatever you got lurking in the dark there, guys, the lower frequencies, however you want and however you connect with that, right? Some people like to say it's their inner demons. Some people like to say it's a lower frequency, whatever it is that's keeping you from your true potential. It's keeping you from, whatever's buried deep within you that you've let get buried. You're going to need a lot of courage. It's going to take a lot of courage, and you're really going to have to fight for it. This is not going to just be handed to you easily. You're going to have to really put in the effort to fight through whatever this is. Okay? whatever's trying to hold you back or hold you down, especially if there's people that would rather you be miserable. Misery loves company. So if there are people out there that are like, you know, but do you really want to do that? Don't you think you're just fine where you're at? You know, and stuff like that. Or they instill some type of fear or doubt, or what if, you know, what if it doesn't work? Like, instead of being like, that sounds amazing, I think you should do it, regardless of if it works out or not. I think the experience of that. And if you need someone in your corner like that, I am like that. I'm all about the experience, even if it fails. All right. So reach out if you need somebody in support, like to support you, has your back. I'm like number one fucking cheerleader over here. I am stage mom, soccer mom, football mom, sports mom, theater mom. I'm all the moms. Front row, screaming with the sign, go my baby, go. You got this, go. We can do this. Like, I'm all there for it, all right? So I will be in your corner always. All right. Tell me about this. Tell me more about this new moon in Capricorn. You guys are really going to have to put in the work in order to move forward. Got the Knight of Wands. You could have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placements. Leo is a fixed sign. Yeah, you're going to have courage. And kind of, this is like feeling like you're really going to have to let either turn the pain into power. Let that anger, rage, whatever fuel you at first, okay? Because it's a very powerful emotion. Anger, rage, that angst. It's powerful, okay? Use it in an appropriate way, not to destroy, but to build, okay? Yeah, the way you move forward, they're going to want you to be very disciplined. There's going to definitely need to be a discipline, and they want you to, like, higher your standards a little bit, okay? If you haven't been walking with integrity or having a solid moral foundation, they want you to lay that foundation down. And then set that bar, and don't let anybody or anything that's below that bar infiltrate your circle, your bubble. Okay? And it is what it is. That's what this feels like. They want you to take authority over your own life. Yep. And that's where your victory, that's where your success is going to be. That's where you, I heard, like, over the hurdle. I saw someone, like, going over a hurdle, like a track, like a indoor, outdoor track person. Track and field. That's what I was looking for. A track and field player. You know what I mean. On the team. Whatever they're called. And I see them running and jumping over hurdles. Okay? It's going to take substantial effort. You're going to need to put energy. You're going to need to be a little bit rebellious against self, all right, and your comfort zones. And as long as you stay disciplined to this and you really put the commitment in, you're going to overcome and persevere. You're going to get some type of recognition for this. People are going to notice this change. People are going to notice that you're starting to take accountability and responsibility for your life, and that you're actually putting action behind whatever this is, and that you're really changing. And then you're going to start getting the accolades for that, the recognition for that. People are going to see it and be like, you know, this is a really great story. Like, you know, not that people won't, you know, maybe some people who didn't think you had it in you. Some people may say that to you, like, I really didn't think you had it in you, but, like, wow, look at you now, type thing. You know what I mean? Or, you know, someone being like, you know, I was really hoping that you'd find that strength to be able to do this, and I'm so proud of you, and look how far you've come. That kind of stuff. Especially since this is, like, maybe there's something about your beliefs that maybe that you've been holding on to that just need to be tweaked a little bit or revised. There's some old, outdated beliefs that need to be worked on here. Okay. There also may be something that you're learning, or you're turning something into wisdom. There's some type of knowledge that you're gaining from this that's turning into wisdom, and you're going to be able to use that moving forward, and it's really going to help you reach a level of success that you've been looking for. Anything else? Yeah, look at that. This is the Aquarius card. It's the Star card. It literally is hope, healing, inspiration, allowing yourself to feel your faith renewed, just a renewal of sense of self. This is reclaiming yourself. It's reclaiming yourself. And maybe you find a higher level or a higher power, okay, that helps you through this, tapping into spirituality, maybe some type of religion, or, you know, finding like a mentor or a teacher or somebody along those lines that helps you through this process, and that it really helps you get through whatever the nitty-gritty part of this process is, okay? I have Aquarius here. I have Taurus here. Somebody could have a moon in Sagittarius, a Jupiter in Leo, Gemini, Libra, again Aquarius, and Aries, Leo, Sag. All right. That's what I'm seeing for you guys. That's what I'm getting for you guys. I wish you guys all the best of luck. Please reach out if you need help, especially if this is stuff to do with like your health, your mental health, physical health, emotional health, whatever it is. Let me help you, support you. If I don't have the direct knowledge, I have resources to others who do have the direct knowledge. So by all means, please reach out. Okay. All right. I love you guys so very, very much. I wish you guys all the best of luck, and I'll see you soon. Bye.